All right, welcome back, everybody. My name is Pritesh here with Kaizen Crypto, bringing you another video. So I hope you guys are all doing well and that you're having a great day. A bit of a different format. I thought I'd change it up a little bit. As you guys can see, I'm not in my usual studio. I'm actually out visiting some family right now, but nonetheless, with all the excitement happening with Cardano, I wanted to make sure that I put out a video for you guys just to help you keep up to date with all of the relevant Cardano content. So before we get things started today, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button for me. And if you want to stay up to date with relevant Cardano news and information, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So what we're going to be talking about today, of course, we're going to be talking a little bit about the price, just sharing with you some of my thoughts on some of this crazy price action that we're seeing. Really amazing. So congratulations to all of you Cardano holders. But in terms of the fundamental news, so SingularityNet initiates phase 2 of migration to Cardano. Also, we see Binance locked staking now being offered for ADA. Binance to kick off Cardano ADA and Cosmos staking. So giving you some details regarding that, talking about some of the differences between having your ADA stake on a platform such as Binance and having ADA on your own wallet, such as Daedalus or Yoroi. And we're taking a look at Charles Hoskinson recently talking about restoring trust through decentralization. So really amazing metrics to see here in this article. We'll take a look at some of the key points mentioned. I just wanted to show you this here. We're taking a look at the top blockchain protocols in terms of proof of stake and showing some different metrics in regards to the amount of the circulating supply that is currently being staked on the network. Cardano at number 1 with 71.6% of the circulating supply currently being staked. So really amazing to see that. We're going to take a look at some of that information here in this video. And I know that you guys really want to talk about price. I'm excited about price. I mean, boy, have you seen that ADA price? I woke up this morning and it was about 80 cents. And right now, at the time of me recording this video, currently we're sitting at just under 90 cents. Looking like Cardano is making a break towards that number 3 position, trying to take out Tether with a market cap of $30 billion. Currently, Cardano ADA is sitting at just above 28 billion. So guys, lots of cool things to talk about here in this video today. To start things off, SingularityNet initiates phase 2 of migration to Cardano. So currently the AGI token, which is what the native token is for SingularityNet, is built on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, this token is going to essentially provide use and utility for a lot of these automated intelligence applications. That's what AGI is pretty much going for, right? They want to integrate blockchain into AI. So essentially what this shift would mean, like this was a community vote. We see here that the community majority voted yes to allow for the transition of SingularityNet onto the Cardano blockchain. What this is going to do is effectively going to create the release of the AGI ADA tokens. So this is exciting. And a reason for them to do this, there's actually several. A shift from Ethereum to Cardano is going to allow for new network functionalities. Right now, what we're seeing with Ethereum is that the network isn't very scalable. And to have a use case such as blockchain integrated into AI, you're going to need something that has the ability to process quite a large number of transactions relatively quickly. And with scaling solutions on Cardano, such as Ouroboros Hydra, we're definitely going to have that throughput necessary to handle the large number of transactions. Next is SingularityNet's layer 2 networks within the aim of driving mass token utilization. So think about in the future, I think that this is something that they've been thinking about now for a long time. But in the future, when we do see more AI, and we're starting to see that now with the rise of things like Alexa, Siri, it's really crazy to think about. I was looking at an article not too long ago, and they were talking about drones delivering packages for Amazon, right? Just completely eliminating the Amazon delivery driver. Or even think about if you go to the grocery store and you go to check out, right? That's all automated. So I think AI is going to have a big role in the future of our society. So it's nice to see that SingularityNet is seeing the value proposition for Cardano. Third is going to be launching a stream of new AGI ADA tokens to drive trillions of AI API calls. Right, absolutely. And then moving further towards a decentralized governance model. So really cool thing about native tokens on the Cardano blockchain is that they're going to have very similar rights, so to speak, on the blockchain as you would see for ADA. So whatever type of governance structure that there is set in place for ADA, native tokens will be able to use the similar governance structure, being that it is a native token on the Cardano blockchain. So really cool to see this. Dr. Ben Gortzel is the CEO of SingularityNet. So they're doing some incredible things there to bring SingularityNet and AI to blockchain 3.0 on Cardano. Next up, Binance to kick off Cardano and Cosmos staking. So lots of people use Binance. I know myself personally, I also use Binance to purchase a number of tokens, Cardano included. So interesting to see this, and I just wanted to share some thoughts regarding this. This is definitely a marketing thing. I feel like just for somebody who does marketing for a living, we see here that they can show us the percentage APY for yield that you would earn by holding these tokens on their platform. So I just want to talk a bit about that and going into some more detail on some of the fine print. But we can see here that the locked staking option will allow users to stake at least 1 unit of both cryptocurrencies and a maximum staking limit of 1,000 ADA and 50 Atom per user. Right, so there is a locked staking limit, right? So those are just some buzzwords, but let's just talk about that. So when you have your ADA locked on an exchange, it's locked. You can't move it. So if you wanted to, let's say, withdraw your ADA, you wouldn't necessarily be able to do that because it's locked on their platform. Also as far as the limit, right? There's no limit to the amount of ADA you can stake if you have it on your own Daedalus or your Roy wallet. With this limit of 1,000 ADA, that's it. That 1,000 ADA is going to be sitting on Binance. You won't be able to touch it. And that's the maximum that you will get to keep on their platform to earn that higher yield. So there are definitely some trade-offs there. And I think that the same can be applied towards Atom. So whichever token you hold, you just have to understand the benefits, the pros and cons of each different option. Personally, and not financial advice, of course, you guys know that. Just a suggestion, I always like to recommend that you hold your own crypto, right? Not your keys, not your crypto. Having an exchange, hold your cryptocurrencies. So staking as a service, not necessarily the best practice if you're interested in holding your cryptocurrencies for the long run. I'd always like to recommend the Daedalus or the Yoroi wallet. Both of those wallets now currently support hardware devices. So if you're looking for security, if you're looking for ease of use, I like to use Ledger. It's a great product. Unfortunately, what we saw with the data breach, you guys just have to decide if that's a risk that you're willing to take. But if not, Trezor is a great option as well. So that's what I would suggest, with the returns that we're seeing right now for holding your cryptocurrencies on your own wallets. It's about 5%, just depending on the stake pool. Most stake pools are averaging about 5%. And I think that the risk reward is definitely there. Whenever I want to go ahead and sell some of that cryptocurrency, it's not locked. I don't have to worry about that. I'm free to use that cryptocurrency whenever I feel like it. So that's something I just want to put out there. A lot of new people are going to see this big 21% yield and think to themselves, oh man, I can make a killing. But just understand the risks that are involved with that. All right, next up, Charles Hoskinson. This guy is a man with a plan. I will say I caught his AMA last night. He talked a bit about Ouroboros Hydra too, just going off on a tangent here before we start this article. Ouroboros Hydra, he described it as the protocol to end all protocols. So I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy. That's exactly what came to my mind when he said that. I could tell just deep down inside, he had this evil laugh going on. And so I thought that was kind of funny. But this guy is showing up everywhere, as far as spreading the good word about Cardano, showing up on podcasts, talking about Cardano, letting the world know about what they're trying to do, especially with things like Africa and all the value that they want to provide to these developing economies. A lot of respect for this man. He's been through a lot, especially now that people are starting to realize what they're building and what they have been building now for years. So a lot of respect for the man. And I just wanted to share some of the key points that he talked about here in this article, talking about what we're seeing now with these platforms and deplatforming of individuals, and how a lot of that comes down to restoring trust through decentralization. So at the beginning of this video, we looked at this chart right here. I thought this was incredible. Cardano ADA sitting at #1 in the total amount staked. So making it probably one of the most secure networks in the world. And just to put things into perspective, Cardano being touted as a rival to Ethereum. If we look at Ethereum 2.0, the percentage of staked Ethereum, just over 2%, right? Talk about a disparity. You look at Ethereum 2% versus Cardano's 70% plus. So incredible to see where we're sitting at right now. And we don't even have smart contracts yet. So amazing to see all the future potential with Cardano, especially when we do see a full Goguen release. But as far as what he talked about in this article, just wanting to mention some of the key points that we're seeing with the world today. We're seeing a lot of these centralized actors, right? These big tech companies, they control the data, they control the power within this digital economy. With Cardano, essentially, it's a decentralized blockchain protocol, and we'll be able to, I guess, really kind of take the power back from these big tech companies. And that's really the ethos of this entire article. As you guys can see here, he definitely talked quite a bit about it. But just to summarize it and let you all know some of the key points from this, one of the big things that really ties into this is what we saw recently with Twitter, the banning of the prior president, right? President Donald Trump. We saw him get pretty much banned from Twitter. So deplatforming individuals, it's a prominent issue. And I think that if we don't do something about it now, it's going to become more of an issue as time goes on. So really interesting to see this. I feel like blockchain is definitely going to have many more use cases other than just being a decentralized form of money. And speaking about money, before I let you guys go today, I just wanted to briefly touch on the overall market, what we're seeing right now with some of these prices. Bitcoin right now sitting at just above $45,000. Ethereum breaking past its all-time high just a couple of days ago, sitting at just above $1,700. What's really interesting is to see this here on the weekly time frame. Cardano ADA up over 100%. Just outpacing pretty much all of the majors except for Binance Coin. So really interesting to see this. And as far as market cap, sitting at just above $28 billion, looking like we're targeting the #3 position, trying to take out Tether, sitting at just above $30 billion. So with all of the fundamentals in play for Cardano right now, with everything that's being talked about in terms of developments as far as Africa, Goguen, we're talking about a Merry hard fork combinator at the end of February. There is release after release after release. And to see the amount of people now currently earning passive income by staking their ADA, it's really causing the demand for the native token. So guys, let me know what you all think. Are you guys excited about Cardano? Are you holding ADA for this next bull run? Let me know down in the comments section below. All right, everyone, a little bit of a different format for you all, but I hope you guys did enjoy the video here today. If you want to stay up to date with Cardano content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. All right, everyone, thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.